Welcome back to Change Talk Wednesday, a part of the Rivers Women's Initiative. Today we will be discussing being at the table of change. In the time that we live in, it is important to recognize the importance of your absence and/or your presence at certain tables. In the time that we live in, we can look around our community and see that there are several disparities that face us socially. In one city, if you're using Hartford for an example, you can see both an increase in wealth and poverty. And anyone with common sense would start to look around and say, with the challenges that are so quickly arising, why aren't we able to find solutions to these issues? Why is it that in our communities or our so-called ghettos, people are able to purchase or find means to possess arms and guns illegally, but can't find the money to purchase food? When we look at these kind of issues, we realize that there's a paradox and there's a problem. We realize that someone somewhere is sitting at a table discussing these issues. Whether it is to find a solution or whether it is to perpetuate the issue, some of us may never know, because we haven't gotten to the place where we desire to sit at that table of change. Over the past couple of weeks, I've had the great opportunity to go to Washington, D.C. and speak with some of our legislators in regards to issues that are occurring in our community. And when I returned, I had, again, a wonderful opportunity to sit with some of our human service providers in the Connecticut area to discuss some more of the issues that are going on. And I realized that this is the first time that I've been privileged to sit at these tables, but there are so many other people, so many other voices that need to be present during these occasions, because your voice is what matters when it comes to talking about the problem, because the problem is affecting you. Let's look at scripture. The scripture says in Proverbs chapter 23, verse 7, "For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, saith he to thee, but his heart is not with thee." This scripture has oftentimes been used to illustrate how whatever we think in our heart is who we are, and that's cool. But right now, I want to take the opportunity to illustrate a little bit further. This scripture is also talking about a table that's prepared, that dignitaries come to. And in ancient times, it was around these tables and around these meals when decisions were made. And I gotta tell you a truth, nothing much has changed. Even nowadays, when decisions are being made, there's a table that is called together, and people sit to decide the fate of millions and thousands amongst a few. And at these tables, when these decisions are being made, the question is, who is there and who is not there? The challenge that I have for you is to not take your problem so lightly that you forget that there is a table that has been made. The challenge that I have for ourselves is to get educated and get aware to the point that we realize that we need to be at these tables of change in order for us to see a solution to the communities that we live in and a solution to the issues that affect us on a day-to-day basis.